Family Life Center is releasing a report today that includes a lot of the data you're asking for. We can make it available to all of you. Basically, 37 individuals have been committed to the ACI. 37 17-year-olds have been committed to the ACI. And the breakdown of offense type is that only about a quarter of them have been for violent crimes. So 75% have been for nonviolent crimes, including property crimes, drug crimes, and misdemeanors, and only a quarter for violent crimes.
I think that what you've got to remember is, like, for example, a violent crime is a robbery. I have a case that I used to refer to as the bubblegum caper, where some kids...
Sorry, I don't know if they can hear you.
Sorry.
How many are black in the span of that 37?
That I don't know, but what I do know is that traditionally it's affected the minorities more. Go ahead, come on, stay up here, Nick.
Okay. Sorry, we were going to briefly discuss the results of the report that we're putting out at the end, but I can answer that question right now, which is basically that the percentage of people of color who have been committed out of the 37 is about 60%, 65%, and this is considerably larger than the percentage being held in the general ACI population. So as probably many of you already know, the racial disparity in the ACI is disproportionate. There are a lot more people that are black and Hispanic that are held in the ACI, and the situation with the 17-year-olds is even more drastic.
I know that I'm out of time, but there was another issue that I think that has kind of escaped everybody's view, in that this doesn't just affect 17-year-olds, because what determines whether or not a juvenile is an adult for purposes of this criminal law is not the date of the offense, how old they were on the day that they were alleged to have committed the crime, but the day of the filing. So what this does is potentially takes the discretion of the judge as to whether or not the child is capable of being rehabilitated. Takes it out of the judge's hands, and the prosecutor could conceivably just sit on their hands and wait a couple of months and file a charge, and now that 16-year-old is forever an adult because he's now 17. I actually have a case that I can just very briefly state that the child was 14 at the time of the incident, and it's a very serious incident. He was a victim himself at the exact time that he was alleged to have assaulted someone at 14. The state has just filed charges against him. He's never been in trouble before. He was a good student and so forth. He must be tried as an adult if the state wants to file any charges against him, and they have. And it's a tragedy because he was 14 years old.